Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You're listening to The Muddy Roofs.
Hey, horn.
This is Muddy Roots.
Hit that like button.
You know what time it is. What time?
Let's take a cut. Well, I think we're just going to do a part 2 of our last one. So, for those of you who didn't watch our last one, go check it out because it's, we believe it's pretty funny.
It's a banger, bro.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
And we want to keep talking about, Vegas and...
Our wild lives and everything. It was, yeah. I'd like to continue on it, but...
So, Ryan, you said you had a crazy story about Vegas?
No, it's not crazy, but we ended up taking after Fremont Street. We ended up going back to the hotel, and Raymond was trying to keep the party going, and so he was like, "I want to do karaoke. I want to do karaoke." And I was like, "Okay, you can do it in my room. Like we can still hang out." We go upstairs, and this dude, I have a video. He is like passed out, and he's high as fuck, drunk as hell, and he starts rubbing his nose all over like my blanket, and he's like this, like it's like he's like that, like the blanket is on his lap, and he's rubbing his nose.
And he's not using his hands to pick
Like
up the
bent-
blanket.
No,
Like
yes.
bent over,
He's
like-
bent over, like
Oh,
collapsed,
no,
and he's just like
Raymond.
going back
Like
and forth.
Ryan.
And then he like goes up and looks at me. He's like, "What's up?" And he's like, "That felt so good. I don't know why." I was like, "Dude,
Oh, Ray. Come on.
I have a video that I have to show you guys later."
Yeah. Dude, Raymond, bro. I remember when we all got to Vegas and we were sitting in the hotel room and we are trying to find out what the move was, what we were about to do. And he was like, "Hey, man, I didn't even really kind of want to come. Like, I was about to stay home." And I was like, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah, when me and Rob were driving out, he turned around and looked at St. George and was like, I want to go back home." And I was like,
So
Bro,
dramatic.
I would
Why?
have
It is
kicked him. I would
hella
have kicked him
dramatic.
out.
And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "I just didn't know if we'd have fun." And so as the night goes on, we were just doing stuff, and I was like, "Hey, bro, you wish you were at home, bro. You wish." Because I was like, "Dude, I don't know." And
I think it was because that was his first time out with us.
yeah,
And just
That's
like having
true.
fun. So I think that's the reason why he didn't know if we were going to, have fun or whatever.
The funniest thing was we were at the Cat's Meow, the karaoke bar.
oh yeah,
And Gage and Raymond, so like they're just like fucking around. This girl's a photographer, trying to get those two. They were fucking around, and they were like, "Take a picture of me and my husband." So
I was
Raymond and Gage is
pretending
holding
that
hands.
Raymond was my husband.
Yeah, and they're holding hands. We're drunk, and she's like, "Kiss, and I'll take a picture." And those two are like, "Nah, hell, no." What the fuck? That's gay.
I was holding his hand and I was like, "Oh, take a picture of me and Raymond." And she's like, "Oh yeah, good." She took a picture. She's like, "Kiss," and I was like, "No." And then we have the picture actually of like, so me and Raymond are like holding pinkies, and then Ryan's in the back just like,
Yeah,
this.
I wasn't supposed to be in the shot because they were supposed to kiss, and I'm just in the back laughing.
It's actually a really good picture.
Yeah, I like
the
that picture.
but yeah,
Bro,
dude.
Cat's Meow
That's
was actually
funny.
pretty fun.
Have you ever heard of it or been there? It's on Fremont. Cat's Meow.
No, I don't know if I know that one.
Do you like doing karaoke?
No, not that. Well, okay, actually, I usually do, but I've never been with the group who does, so I've never done it.
Oh yeah, this is the group.
Come out with
If
us.
we ever went to Vegas, bro.
He got on the stage.
Yeah.
He was a singing dancing queen, dude. That shit was tight.
Bro,
They did
Oh,
dancing.
that's
What's funny is
Him
that
and Hannah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I went to the bathroom and I come outside and everybody's like, "Oh, you're doing a song. I was like, "The fuck I am." And Hannah comes up to me and it's Rory's girlfriend. And she's like, "Okay, what song are you doing?" She like showed me the whole menu and I was like scrolling through the menu and I'm like, "No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this." Saw Dancing Queen, looked at Hannah, we're fucking doing this one. And she was like, "Okay." So she gets her name out there and bro, it turned out to be like almost like the last performance of the night. And like we're
Yeah.
sitting there, we're drinking, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm getting so tired. I don't want to do it." The dude that's hosting it did like 5 numbers, and they told
but he was
Hannah-
crazy,
He,
though.
he
Oh,
was,
so
he
he
was
was
hella
good?
good.
Yeah, he
hella
was good though.
Yeah, and so they told Hannah, was like, "Oh yeah, we're pretty booked up, and if somebody doesn't come out, then we'll throw you on." And then he goes on for like 5-6 times, and I looked at
Yeah.
Hannah, I was like, "Bro, kick this dude off. Stop, like, have him stop performing. Let's go on."
Yeah.
And so I was getting like tired, and I didn't even want to do it. And then I saw Hannah's name on there, and I was like, "Oh fuck, we're fucking up." And I sat there, and I was just like, I pulled up Dancing Queen on my phone and I was like, because Hannah wanted me to start it off, and I was trying to listen to it, so I got like the starting note, and so as soon as we get on there, and this dude like gives us our microphones, bro. The dance floor was empty, and I was like, fuck, dude. If we perform and the dance floor is still empty. Sorry, Hannah, I'm walking out. I'm leaving you up here. As soon as the like 2 seconds of the intro came on, everybody came
Yeah.
on. I seen these guys on the right side. I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude, we were
was a-
fangirling down
It was
there.
a blast. What was motive was that in between the dude that was performing, the host, I was like, Hannah and Robert, put them on, Hannah and Robert. Well, Hannah's last name is Roberts. And so she was like, don't be yelling out my government name, bro. And I was like, nah, I mean,
my
Hannah,
full fucking name,
She's like, are you kidding me? She was mad. I was like, bro, no, it's like Hannah and Robert, like that guy over there. But they did Dancing Queen. That thing was a blast, dude. That was cool. But yeah, Cat's Me Out, it really is the
It's
Cat's
on
Me Out.
Fremont, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're going like towards Heart Attack Grill, it's up the escalator. So it's the second level. It's fun. It's really fun.
That sounds fun. Loney, my other brother, he's way into karaoke. He's done like California Girls by Katy Perry. and
Yeah.
Oh,
Tennessee Whiskey. Like he's done some of those. He really enjoys it. That reminds me though of Nashville. You guys into like live music?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like-
love live music, but like if it's between live music and us performing, I would
That is
I would
true,
rather
yeah.
perform. But yeah, I do like live
'Cause
music.
No, that Nashville's dope like that. So Nashville to me is like the Vegas of like the central east side of the United States. Like it's dope. So they have it's not Hollywood, is it? Hollywood Boulevard? I can't remember, but they got a main street just like Vegas does. Every single bar is stacked with artists, and some of them there'll be artists on 3 levels. And so you go to one, someone singing, go to another, someone singing, go to another, and it's just a good environment, dude. And I love live music. I love seeing like
love that shit
people
so much.
sing and do all that.
Yeah.
We should go. We should go see you guys sing.
I don't see you being a karaoke guy, dude.
Oh, bro, I hit whatever.
when I think
dog.
of you at the bars, I feel like you just be in the back just staring at people.
Yeah.
You don't drink.
Don't let people think I'm a peeping Tom or
I feel
something
it.
like
No,
that.
no, that's not what I'm trying to say. But like those guys that just like don't like they don't interact or trying to act too cool. That's what
Oh,
I feel
dude.
like.
I
you would be.
agree.
like NPCs.
yeah, like if we were all out there like just busting a move or we're singing, maybe I'm
So-
wrong.
No, so
Maybe.
singing, I'll get in on the singing. Dancing, I'm like, I'm
Bro, I was freaking
None of us
all
can dance.
over. Yeah,
There's
I was
not
all
one
over the
person
dance
that
floor,
can
bro.
dance
I
here.
looked like I was having a seizure,
see,
bro. But I didn't even care.
Epileptic.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't even care. 'cause
That's
everybody
what
was
makes it
having
fun is
Yeah.
that nobody cared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we weren't trying to save face for nothing. It was
Exactly.
just a good time.
But that night of the karaoke, bro, Raymond wanted to keep it going, and it didn't stop at Cat's Meow. We ended up taking an Uber, and I called the 14 passenger Uber or whatever, or 6 passenger Uber, and it fit all of us. And we started driving, and this dude's playing Bob Marley, and I'm like, oh, dude, okay, this is tight. And he goes,
Yeah.
oh, you guys want to play something? And Raymond just grabs the iPad, and he's like going through songs, it's like the Sweet Waiholia or whatever. And then we started singing stuff, and then we started singing E O Tua by Sione Toki. And
Banger. We killed that
bro,
shit.
we were all fucking singing, and the dude's like, man, dude, that was so great. Like you guys
he
guys
wanted a
sound
tip.
so amazing.
Bro.
And I'm
Nah, we was killing it, bro. Killed it.
yeah,
Knocked them dead.
and he's like, man, dude, this is so amazing. You guys sound so great. And I like looked at him, was like, you don't have to lie. Next song, this dude puts on Baby Blue. And in the song it's like Baby Blue. And then like it just keeps going. This dude Raymond tries to take it one step up. And like he's trying to go, ooh, and it was quiet. And it was quiet. And I looked at Gage and Gage said, nah. That's
Bro,
not it.
Well, and so it was like the driver and the passenger, the two like captain or pilot seats they call them, and then the 3 in the back. So me and Raymond were sitting up in the pilot seats, and he was so faded, and he was like missing the notes and coming in like just trying to do the songs that we all know, but it wasn't that version. And he would lean on me and just be like, "Oos, come on, Oos," and I was like, "Bro, stop that, knock it off, bro." But when we were after we sang "El Tua," freaking the Uber driver turned around. He's like, "That was a beautiful song. That was great." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Because we have like 12 more minutes. So I chose another song. I see him grab the steering wheel.
God, bro was ripping on that.
Yeah, he thought that was the last song of the night. He was like, "Oh, that was beautiful. Good. We have 7 more."
Yeah.
Middle of the
Encore.
freeway.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yup, for real.
Bro, that whole night was just comedy.
It was. That was fun, man.
See, I'm more of an instigator. I like to like get people to do crazy shit when I'm drunk. Like I like to just kind of like stir the pot. Like I'm just in there stirring, like, "Hey, dude, let's do this, let's do." It. And
Like you're not down type of thing.
I usually am, to be honest.
No, I mean like
Yeah.
oh, you're not down to do this. Like you instigate the pot. Like, oh yeah, you're trying to do this. Like make the night crazy.
I instigate, and then I usually will dabble too. But I'm not the first one to be like, "Hey, dude, watch this." Like I'm not that guy.
Good.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's just some stuff that we've done that I should not just stay on the podcast because it's like pretty borderline bad. But
Pretty.
yeah.
you gonna say it off camera?
Like censored stuff. No. But so actually one of the times, and I actually didn't start this, but I remember I almost had to stop it because it was getting out of control. These dudes were throwing, so Penthouse Suite, this is the same weekend. I've been to Vegas a lot, but this weekend was just one of those weekends. They were throwing beer cans from our balcony on like I think it was the 46th floor, if I remember right. Off our balcony, throwing beer cans at telephone poles in the parking garage.
Damn.
Luckily, there was no cars over there, but yeah, they like did that all night. I remember someone threw a bottle and didn't make it to the parking garage, and it landed in the pool and broke. So the next morning, we wake up, there's a pool lady cleaning it out of the pool. I'm like,
Oh,
oh
wow,
my
that's
goodness.
crazy.
Jeez.
In the pool too, glass broken.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What a prank.
It's a prank. It's a prank. Chill.
That's so great.
Dude, I remember we went out the second night and we're like finding Ubers back, and it was me, Raymond, and the girls. And I was like, dude, we're gonna have to take 2 Ubers because we only can get the 4-seaters. And he was like, okay, that's fine. So I'm like, okay, you're gonna go in with the first like set of girls, and then I'll go in with whoever's left over. And he hops in and he looks out and he sees Cease, and he was like, oh, you can come in. And he hops out.
Oh, yeah.
And so me and him are standing there, the door closes, and I'm like just irritated. I was like, dude. And I look at him and he's like, oh, did you want me to go with him? And I was like, bruh, what if they get kidnapped?
Right.
And so he like chases down the van. And I was like, I told you to go. You're so dumb. Why would you hop back out?
Bro, the way that I heard the story was that like, so everyone was outside of the car, and then it was my sisters hop in the car, and then Raymond hops in the car, and then Chun was like, oh, well, Ryan should come in here with me. And so it was like, okay. So Raymond gets out, you get in, and then it was like, okay, well, Cece needs to ride with the girls. So you guys swap out, and then it was like a cartoon. It was just you two outside, and you were both like,
No, I didn't.
we both outside.
I didn't hop in the car, but they just like wanted all the girls in there, and Raymond was like, yeah, fine. Like, cool. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And he has to chase down the van. He's like, hey.
Hey, like, open the door.
Yeah. And I was like, just switch out one of them and go inside. He's like, no, you go. And I was like, hey, okay, calm down.
Yeah, because me and this dude, we were riding back, and I think you get a call or whatever, and we pull up to the hotel, both vans at the same time. It was us and the girls, and I look at this dude. I just remember him getting like hella pissed off, and he goes, bro, where's my fucking wife? And I was like, oh shit, here we go. And then like he gets out the car, and like Chun was trying to talk to him. He goes, where's my wife? Where's my wife? And I was like, oh shit. And then Raymond pulls up with Cease, and then and Gage looks at him and goes, bro, you lost my wife? Like shit like that. And I was just like, oh no, I've seen this dude pissed off. And then he just gets up to Raymond, and Raymond's like, you can hit me, Oos. And I was like, no, please don't hit him. I have to carry him up. He's like, did you lose my wife? And I was like, just say yes, move on. Fuck.
Are you guys angry drunks?
No.
What kind of drunks are you guys? Everyone
Happy.
has. Happy?
I'm down. Whatever
Same, yeah.
everyone's down to do, bro, I'm down. And,
Okay.
like if we got drunk together and you're an instigator, I'm doing it.
Hell yeah, we should get drunk together,
I
bro.
don't know about all that. I'm sober right now. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, it depends. If you're instigating us to be like, go break that window, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Like it's
No,
no
no,
fun for me.
No.
You don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, but if you're like, hey, go up on the bar and dance on the tables.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll do that
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
It's just in the heat of the moment to make memories. I'm all about like this, like how we did it and we're talking about it. I love that. And so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you feel stupid in the moment, but afterwards it makes for a funny memory.
And it's better to do that rather than like, what if I did do that?
Yeah.
You know, like
You know how funny that would have been? Like, we don't. You
Yeah.
didn't do it. Yeah.
We don't know.
See, I feel like I babysit a lot when I get drunk. I don't know why. There's something in my brain that's like, hey, you got to make sure everyone's good. So I'll get
That's the older
brother,
older
dude.
sibling in you because
I'll
I
get-
get the same way.
I'll get drunk, and
yeah.
sometimes my drunk will like just almost not go away, but like I can almost like turn it off when like certain situations happen, and I have to like patrol the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I have family members who are like angry drunks and stuff like that, so fights happen a lot when I drink with my family.
yeah.
So
Do you feel annoying sometimes because you're trying to babysit, you're trying to
Get
make sure
everybody-
everyone's safe,
yeah.
make sure everything that's going good?
actually, I've never thought of that. No, I've
Really?
never felt annoying. No.
Really, I feel annoying as hell.
Same.
I'm always like, hey, can you stay with the group? I'm like trying to corral everybody, and I feel like,
Oh, I don't do that.
well, and
Well,
I have
it's-
sisters.
yeah, yeah.
True, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never drank with my sister, but like when it's my brothers, I'm just like making sure fights don't happen.
Yeah.
and so
Fair.
like that's what I'm doing. Like, hey, let's not get arrested tonight. Let's not get the cops called on us, and let's just have a good time. That's
Yeah.
what I do. I'm actually very, I wouldn't say against, but I don't babysit to the extent of they're like, hey, I'm not going with you. I'm like, hey, find your
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
And that's the
whatever.
good thing
I don't-
about like drinking with guys is like
Yeah.
if someone wants to stay back, we don't care. Like,
good
okay,
luck, bud.
Yeah, if you want to leave, goodbye. Like, I
Right.
know I'll see you at the hotel. No one's kidnapping your big ass.
Right.
Like, you can go.
Right. I don't care about anybody except for my sisters and my wife.
Yeah.
Everyone else,
Women
I feel
are
like,
different.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like you guys can all handle yourself. There was a cringy moment that happened when my sister, she was just about to be married. So like what she said was law that weekend. I was just doing whatever she said. And she was like, hey, make sure my two friends get home to their hotel. And I was like, all right. So I was like, Rob, because I was in charge of Rob. I told Raymond,
That sucks to be
Yeah.
in charge.
yeah.
Someone's in charge of you, Rob.
Yeah, someone that'll watch it.
Raymond was like, Rob, right when we got there, bought this big old drink and started just acting a fool. And he's like, oh, that's your brother this weekend. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Because Cece, that you're her husband. You watch her and I'll watch Rob. So we switched. And Rob was about to get in the Uber. I was like, hey, get out. Let's go. So he's like, all right. So we walk and we were walking these two girls to part of the bachelorette party. We were walking them back to their hotel. And one of them turns around and was like, please, Buggy, don't make me go back home. Because I felt like she wanted yeah. Oh, my goodness. It was so, like, I felt like because I was, like, watching Chun, watching B, watching Cece, that she really, like, we all were, not just
Yeah.
me. Raymond was, you guys were. She really wanted to be, like, watched after. And so she was like, please don't make me go home. I'll be like, I don't need, I was like, hey, I don't give a damn what you do, bro. You can walk around the streets, bro. Like, I'm walking until I see my sister drive away and you guys are on your own. But she was like, please, so bad. Like, I was like, oh, man. It was cringy.
That is cringe.
so cringy. That's like I feel like in high school when girls are trying to flirt with you kind of deal. And it's just like, okay, I don't have time for this.
And didn't she get like hella excited when you're like, I don't give a fuck?
She
And you're like,
did.
yes, Buggy's gonna let us
Yeah.
go.
She was like, Buggy said
You're
we
a
could
whole
stay out. And I was-
27-year-old right
For
now. Like,
real.
come on.
And I was like, relax, dude. No way.
I almost looked at this dude. Buggy, can I stay out, please?
No, you didn't.
That's a no to you though. You can't be by yourself on on Fremont,
looking
dude.
at-
Bro,
You were
what's
staring
crazy
out
is
there
that what's crazy is that growing up, I've like just like how you said that I've always been like the one that's like DD, like make sure everybody was okay.
DD
that
drunk
night,
driver or designated driver?
designated
Double
driver.
D's.
But that night of the wedding, I told Raymond, I was like, bro, I don't give a shit what happens. Like like we're all drinking, we're all having fun.
Yeah.
And then I sat there and I was just like, oh fuck, how are we gonna get to Fremont? And I was like, fuck, dude, I gotta drive. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna limit myself. This dude tells me, he goes, hey, just use Uber. Never used Uber before.
Yeah.
And so I downloaded
Game
it.
changer.
And I was like,
Bro.
and as soon as I downloaded it, I ordered our first Uber the very first night. And I sat there and I was just like, bro, I'm getting fucked up. And just to hear that I had to have a fucking leash on me, not literally, but I had to have somebody to watch me. I was like, fuck, dude, that's the first time I've ever, ever had to go
I mean, that's
out with
good.
my friends.
That's
but-
good. You went all out.
Yeah, it makes a good time.
It would have been,
Yeah.
What was crazy though, is that the first day we were out there, you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go hit up this kava bar, and I was like, why
Yes.
come to Vegas to mix? Like you mix at home. Like
Yeah.
you gotta.
Yeah, like when
That's
you guys
so-
went to Idaho.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't even.
That one was different. I don't
That
like-
was different. Like we
the
were
time, I
forced to
didn't like
go out
fishing,
there.
yeah.
And,
But
Dude, yeah.
Anyway,
I went to this dude's room and everybody's taking shots, and I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to go mix. Like,
Yeah,
I,
it was just
I
so
wanna go mix.
crazy.
And then as soon as I looked at Ryan, and Ryan's like, hey, we got some drinks in the fridge, and I opened up the fridge, and I forgot what you guys had in there. It's like something Scotch.
We just had random shots.
Yeah,
in
and so
there.
I sat there and I took the Scotch one, and I was like, bro, that shit went down smooth. Took another one, and I was like, oh hell yeah. Ryan's like, hey, you want a shot? I was like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
we were trying to get everyone fucked up the
Yeah.
second you guys
what
showed
was so
up.
motivating?
see, and I do that too. I try
Yeah.
to compete with people. Hey, bro, I'm drinking more than you. You
No,
better keep
I
up.
don't compete, but I'm
Oh,
like,
I do.
the-
Oh, I'll compete
do
with
that.
you.
Yeah, see,
like,
I
I'll
like
compete
that.
with you.
I'm trying to set make the limits of or like
Push
their
everybody's
emotions
limits.
go up and we're all hyped. So like, cause me and Chun went out there the day before everyone else. We bought a shit ton of liquor. We're like, oh yeah, when everyone comes in town, they're gonna start taking shots. They're gonna start drinking, and then we're gonna do something crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was hella trying to
Yeah.
feed him because he was trying to go to the mix, and I was like,
Yeah.
Why?
What was motivated was that the next day that we ran errands and we were doing whatever we did. We went to the mall, got some money for the Taulunga, and he was like, "Ooh, so you know how motivated it would have been if I went and mixed and it got your Snapchats?" And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
hell
don't
yeah.
get why you would have. I don't
I
get
started-
why you would have won.
Good thing I caught the regret.
Yeah. Hey, learning.
But I sat there and I looked at Gage. I was like, bro, I would have been so pissed off if I was at the mix and I see Snapchat stories of you guys like having
Yeah.
fun on Fremont. I'd have been like, no, you know what? Like I'm not gonna mix, the next
Yeah.
night or whatever. But I'm just glad I fucking went out. That was like that was actually the first time I went out and like had fun.
yeah.
Like
It was
instead of
wild.
I'm sorry that you had to watch me, but
not.
it's the first time that I didn't have to watch anybody. I was just buying drinks left and right. I was getting my shirt tugged on.
I don't mind watching. I don't mind babysitting. I don't care to turn loose like that because I can still have fun and
Yeah.
and still be the. I don't know. I don't like not being in control, so I like being the voice of
Yeah,
reason.
that's how I feel.
Exactly. So I was fine with it.
Bro, I was just sat there. I was just like, every time Gage talks and like I could hear him like getting his like voice louder and louder. I sat there. I was like, oh fuck, we gotta listen. And so I'm trying to gather my thoughts, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And I'm like spinning like this. Look over, I see Fat Tuesdays. Oh, I'm gonna go over there, go grab a Fat Tuesday real quick. Next thing you know, I pull out my card. I look back and Gage is right there. I'm like, oh fuck. It's just a great fucking weekend for me, for everybody.
No, yeah. The funny ones to me, or actually the most annoying ones to me, are the emotional drunks, the one that like cry.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
can't do
remember.
that.
Which
I'm okay with that.
really,
No.
Yeah,
I
if,
don't
if someone's
like it.
crying, I'm like, okay, cool. Well,
no.
okay,
Are you?
there's one person I can
Yeah.
think of that
Cries for
cries
everything.
randomly.
Everything.
Like
Oh,
we're all
man.
partying and stuff, and then you look in the corner and they're like just tearing up.
by themselves.
Yeah,
See, I've never had that. I've had like people who are so drunk they start giving speeches and they start getting emotional. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
do
Oh,
that.
that's a little
They're like-
different.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm okay with that. Like you
I
know,
do not like that because I'm trying to still party, bro.
I still don't think I'd like that, but it's different. Yeah, like based off of someone who is just crying in a corner or something.
yeah.
That's annoying, but
Yeah,
maybe
if
the
you wanna
first
have-
time.
Crying
it's
in a
just-
corner is crazy.
it
I've
is,
never
it
seen
is,
that.
and they kind of like make it about themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
It
it
is.
sounds like attention seekers or something.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't. I just remember. So, my brother that was getting married, it was his thing, and he's not actually an emotional drinker, but I think he was just over it. Like he was just super grateful about the weekend,
Yeah.
right? And so we're all getting pretty crazy. It's on the party bus. We have to get off the party bus. And he starts hugging me. And he's like, bro, thank you so much for this weekend. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to like go to the bathroom, bro. Like I gotta leave you.
I don't know why that gave me goosebumps. I thought that was sweet. That was
do
super
like
sweet.
that. I do
Yeah,
like
like,
that.
No, it
especially
is.
if he's getting married, he's drunk, and he's like, "I love you so much
I
for
do
doing
like
this for me."
that.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, but I had to pee. So I was like,
Yeah,
Just like your sister, like we were all having fun and shit like that. And it was the first night, and I think you asked her why like she was like getting kind of like teary eyed, and she was like, "Bro, this is exactly how I pictured everything."
Oh, yeah. I asked her why she
yeah.
was getting quiet
Yeah.
because like we're all like, "Who wants another round? Who wants a drink? Who's gonna go dance?" And she was just like quiet. I was like, "You all right?" She's like, "Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted."
Bro,
I
Everybody here,
like
she
that.
got crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, "Hey, yeah, that's right."
Yeah, let's go take a shot.
Yeah, for real.
dude, sometimes when you soak in those like family moments like that,
Yeah.
like just life moments, because there's times even with my kids, I'm watching them like just grow up, and it just hits you different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes those life situations, you're just like, this is what I want. This is perfect.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I love that.
Especially when you can do it for somebody else, like your sister.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so fun. No, those weekends sometimes you get done and it just feels like I feel like I just watched that whole weekend happen. Bro. 'Cause you're just-
Like a movie. like a movie. That's so crazy.
Yeah, bro. Watching the highlights like a movie.
No, dude. Speaking of movies,
What?
oh wow, we got here so
it's
good.
almost like it was planned.
Okay. What
But
about
no.
movies?
I was on TikTok the other day. I was watching like they were comparing the old Willy Wonka to Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka. Dude, can we talk about how much of a piece of shit Grandpa Joe is?
Yeah, okay.
Dude,
Yes.
he was
Are you guys
be-
familiar with
Grandpa Joe, that's the kid's.
Grandpa. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
Catch up,
that's-
catch up, catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got up.
In the movie, he's bedridden for 20 years because he can't walk. The second he gets the golden ticket, he's up out of bed and like dancing, singing.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah,
a piece of shit, dude.
Does it say he's bedridden for 20 years?
Yeah, he
though?
sings a song talking about like he's bedridden for 20 years. He's like, it's been 20 years since I like could walk. And then he starts
Because-
singing about this is my ticket. Hey, I got the golden ticket. I'm like, what a piece of shit.
Because Charlie, got a golden ticket, and he was like, "This is our claim to fame, bro. We out here, like we about to make some moves, bro."
The original, so he at least like fakes it, like he like tries to walk and then he finally walks. The Johnny Depp one, he hops out of bed and starts tap dancing. He's like, oh. He's like, ah, da, 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 ah, da, 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 and then like presents the golden ticket to people. Like, dude, what a piece of shit! I would be sick to my stomach. Like, my feet is healed. Like, bruh. And the fact that he laid there for 20 years and he's the one that gets to go, oh, hell no. I'm fighting. Dude, I would make him stay and fucking take care of those while I leave.
Yeah,
Those.
man.
Dude, yeah.
those potato sacks that you mentioned.
Just because Grandpa Joe has a sweet tooth, like, he gets to go. You're kidding me. Imagine being the other three in bed and you're like, what the fuck?
Like, hey, this fool be faking, bro. I really can't move.
Dude, in the original, he's like, Charlie's like, I want to take you. And then he's like, Charlie, points at his toes. And Charlie like grabs his feet, swings them out so he can get up and walk. I'm like, this is fucking dumb, dude. The fucking asshole of the show gets to go while the mom and dad's busting their... I don't know why I'm so passionate about this right now. It's making me so irritated. Fuck Joe, fuck Joe.
See, but
Let's
I
go,
thought,
Brandon.
Yep, there's the cancellation.
That's crazy.
But I thought Grandpa Joe was the only one encouraging him to like keep trying, wasn't he? Or no?
I thought so too.
I thought he
Well,
gave him
yeah.
like his last dime or something. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Go buy- you
He
got
was
it."
he was encouraging him.
Whoop de friggin' do,
But
bro.
nobody said he can go.
But I thought,
Well, except for Charlie.
I thought
But
the other grandpa was like, "No, don't do it. We need to save our money and all this."
yeah, but the dude's bedridden. Like,
You guys
I
are
would not
haters.
go up to my grandpa who's sleeping in bed 24 hours a day and be like, Grandpa, I want you to come. I already assume you can't go, so I'm choosing somebody else.
Yeah.
The fact that you gave me my dime, yeah, whoa. Thank you. Hey, it's bro, that's
But-
crazy.
Grandpa, I won. Kickback.
Yeah.
I got
you know,
I won.
chances
Hey,
are,
stop wiggling your toes, dog.
chances are that's
no-
not his dime. You know, he hasn't worked in 20 years.
He found that under
Back
his
to another
pillow.
cushion, too. That shit is 20 years old. You guys are haters, bro. It's just a miracle. It's a miracle.
No, bro.
He literally starts happy feet. He's just like dancing, and the mom and the dad is just staring at him like, "What the fuck,
We got a ticket to the good life. My legs are working now.
dude?" Oh
No.
god! The second I saw that, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then he starts singing. He's like, "I was stuck in bed for 20 years. Now we gotta go drink some chocolate." I was like, "Hell no! Fuck this dude." On Reddit,
You
they have
really hate that guy.
Yeah, on Reddit they have like a whole hate page for him. They're like
Wow.
calling him an asshole and shit.
He is.
It is that serious?
Yeah, yeah. People actually hate him.
You guys are committed.
Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
I
Seemed
feel,
like
I feel,
it.
I feel good now. You
feel lighter?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Good.
a lot on my shoulders. Oh,
Dude, speaking of the whole, what did you say? The Joe thing? Your little joke.
Let's
that
go,
you-
Brandon?
Let's go, Brandon. Did you see Charles Barkley did a bit on that? So they're on, no, I don't know if this was recent or whatever. It just came up on my TikTok actually today. And they're talking about Zion Williamson getting selected for the All-Star game. And they're like, yeah, but he missed like 23 games or something. It doesn't make sense. And he's like, well, that's what happens when we let the fans vote. And you know what the fans did at the last presidential election? And Shaq just starts like smiling big. And the other guy's like, okay. Dude, Charles Barkley and Homeboy are like the funniest guys.
yeah. I
And
agree.
Homeboy?
I
Who,
forgot
Shaq?
his-
You just said his name.
Shaq
Yeah.
and Charles Barkley, yes.
Bro, Charles Barkley is one of the ugliest dudes I've ever seen.
Bro, his golf swing.
His face
No.
is, bro.
I was going to try to take it
his
less
entire
personal, but
body.
okay.
He looks like a homeless pug, like a dog,
Oh.
dude. He is, oh my goodness. He is so ugly. Even when he was really, really good in the NBA, dunking on him, I'm like, bro, you still ugly. He is not good looking.
What a hater.
Yeah, why you hate him so much?
It is bad. His golf swing is uglier. It's
No, his golf
terrible.
swing's ugly. But he's hilarious, bro.
He's funny.
Him and Shaq.
And he's funny
actually
looking.
kill. Let it go, man.
You are and forever will be ugly.
For real.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I guess Shaq's and Charles' moms like go way back.
Really?
Yeah, before they were in the NBA, they knew each other and they were like best friends. And there's a part where Charles and Shaq gets in a fight, and then they were about to get in a fight like in the back rooms. And Charles' mom calls Shaq, and Shaq's mom calls Charles and was like, "You guys need to make this up. Like, we're family."
Really?
Yeah,
I
dude,
didn't
it's
know
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those two just crack jokes the entire time on that thing. Speaking, so, dang, I'm kind of just flying
Yeah.
everywhere. But
Go ahead.
did you guys see there's another one where it's Sports Center. I think it's Sports Center. I can't remember. But Tim Tebow's on it. There's this black dude and then a bald white dude and this other
Yes.
white dude with like spiky hair. And they're like, bro, how much product do you use? And he's like, oh, I got whatever. I use a lot of product. And they're like, so when you, and the black dude was like, so when you go to the barber, what do you ask? Like, comb over the left or whatever. And one guy's trying to explain. And then someone was like, hey, what do they ask you, Tim? And Tim's bald. Like he's like balding and has like the toilet seat.
Oh,
was
toilet seat is crazy. I've never heard of toilet cul-de-sac. Sure, yeah, toilet seat is insane.
But Tim was just sitting there, just minding his own business. It just reminded me of that video of that David Dobrik, how he was driving with this with the dude in the back, and the dude pulls up and he goes, "Watch where you're going, you fucking piece of bacon, or you fat piece of bacon." And then he just sits there and goes, "Where did I get picked up?"
He's in
That
the
was
back
Tim.
seat.
That was Tim. He just sat there. And
Jeez.
And they start laughing. He's like, oh, I told him leave a little on the sides. It's like that.
So, bro, in high school, I don't know if you guys know Isaac. He's the barber over by Tropical Smoothie. That's like right off of So, dude, so in high school I had a rat tail, and it went down to like the middle of my back, and then it curled up. It was blonde, it was bleached, and it was like kind of dying, but it wasn't his choice. And I was sitting in his chair. I kind of nodded off, and I was just falling asleep. And I wake up to the tug of my tail, and he was supposed to just give me a fade. Like when you were saying, like, oh yeah, I just want the sides long. I just told him, like, bro, just trim it up, make it even, and then just give me a fade. And I wake up to him tugging on my tail, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, tss, tss. Oh, I thought you wanted to cut this off. I was like, bro, don't be doing that, dude. And he tried to cut off my rat, so like the right side of it was a little shorter. But I mean, dude, barbers, man, sometimes,
Damn.
yeah, they be doing their own thing.
You gotta have a good barber.
Yeah, it's like McConaughey, dude. He freaking my boy McConaughey cut my hair. This dude left a slant in my hair, and I was telling him, so he cuts my hair for free, and because he was practicing, right? He spins me around. I see the mirror, and there's a fucking slant, and he was like, I called that the gumbo, and I was like, nah, dude, you gotta cut that off. And he's like, just rock it for one day, and then I'll cut it off. I was like, all right. Rocked it for one day. Everyone clowned on me. They were like, dude, that looks so fucking dumb. There's a picture of me with it. And then I go up to him and I was like, okay, can you cut this shit off? And he's like, nah, dude, I can't do that for you. I was like, well, fuck you.
It was bad, bro. Like it was a slant. Like it looked
It was like a ramp, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. And he said it would have been
terrible.
tight. He's like, whenever someone asks you, just tell them it looks like gumbo. And I'm like,
Who's gumbo?
no.
Yeah, what
is gumbo?
He's like
Gumbo.
literally a green stick of clay that has.
No, that's not
Yes.
the one.
Yes.
With the yellow eyes. That's not the one.
Yeah, dude.
He mimicked your hair after gumbo.
Yeah, and I had no clue until he turned me around and I saw that and I was like, what the fuck?
Bro.
You're like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah, dude, it was so bad, dude.
His hair was slanted terribly.
Everyone was clowning on
You
me.
could have started a new trend, bro.
No,
You could've been
no,
out.
it was not. It was not a good look
You
at
could've been
all,
cool, bro. Everyone could have copied you.
dude. It was not a good look. What I'm telling you, dude, it was bad. It was bad.
Everyone's had ugly hair every now and then.
Oh yeah,
Have you guys all grown your hair out or no?
yeah.
Just the top.
Semi.
I mean, I know
I've
we
grown my
talked
hair out
about
a
it,
little
but I know like that awkward phase between like short and long is tough.
I hate that.
Especially like, I don't know, I feel like we all have pretty poofy hair. You just look like a ball, dude, and you can't put it in a ponytail and
It
you're just
does poof, dude.
Well-
Crazy.
you gotta sit with it.
It's funny you said that because I was watching some of our old clips, our old videos, and just like seeing just my hair alone, and just like how it looks now. It just looks so. Back then, I didn't think that was the awkward stage. That was awkward stage. Looking back now, that shit was so ugly.
There'd be times where like I look back at old pictures, like my mugshot one is a terrible picture because I did the man bun, so it was all long, but they had to confiscate the elastic band, so it was just like down to the side. I look like Cat Williams, and it's just off. It's straight right here, and then it flips, and it's just like it looks so ugly. But aside from that, dude, I don't know who gave me permission to grow a beard, but it's like hair here, no hair here, all here, see-through beard. And I remember looking at it a couple years later. My brother-in-law is a freaking dick, and he asked my wife for a picture, and he's like, "Oh, I just need an embarrassing picture of Cece or of Bug." So Cece sent my mugshot, and he was like, "I love that." So he put them on golf balls, And
That's
bro,
awesome, dude.
yeah, so cool. Love it. He put them on golf balls. And I'm not a great golfer, and he gave me like 3, 4, 5 sleeves of it. So I only have 1 sleeve left. So there's 4 other sleeves out in St. George with my mugshot of those balls. If people find, bro, and it looks terrible. It is so disgusting. Like my beard is straggly. It's see through. It's patchy. It's just nasty.
Damn.
Mugshots are tough, dude. They don't let you prepare.
Do you guys have
True
mugshots?
that.
No, I don't.
I can't find mine.
Me neither.
You got a mugshot?
Yeah, I
What'd
can't
you do?
find mine.
You can't find yours?
Oh,
Go
no,
grab the golf
Yeah,
ball.
let's-
go grab the golf
I
ball.
have them. I'll show you guys. Have you never
I do
seen
want
them?
to see it.
Nah.
Have you guys seen them?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay, I'll show you them. They're like, it's awful.
That's like driver's license photos to me, I feel like. You're just not prepared.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's hear about yours.
No, mine was just car hopping. They try to get it.
What?
To,
I was talking about your
Oh
photos.
wow,
yeah, well, isn't that what you wanted to know?
the backstory.
Well,
of
yeah,
car
yeah.
hopping.
So it was just car hopping, and we broke into a car, and it was just right next to where the cop lived. And this is when undercover cars was just starting to come out. And so when he came out, he was already dressed. He was going to work, and we were booking it. Obviously, the biggest kid caught him. That was me.
He said, "Caught him."
Caught
I
him.
thought he snitched on you,
For
but you're him.
Nope, you got caught.
That
Got
was
it.
him. But then after that, they took me in and they booked me in.
Damn. How old were you?
19,
Damn.
almost 20. Yeah,
Do you have a picture?
I can't find it. I really can't. I don't know because
Then we
somebody
won't post our pictures on.
somebody
until you
posted
find
it, and I forgot who posted it. And I think it was Richard. I checked all of his like old social medias, and he deleted everything.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't find anything.
That's funny.
But now, I mean, they don't even have the pictures up.
One of my sisters for Christmas freaking blew it up and framed it, and I have the framing, and it's like a 12 by 12. It's huge, and it's
Dang.
just of my mugshot.
I feel like this is like a famous photo that I've never seen.
Infamous. It's not famous. It's not. Oh my goodness.
And yeah, now like they don't even put the pictures up. It's just their names on the bookings.
Yeah.
I wish the pictures were still up.
You guys
too.
look at
That-
the bookings?
Yo,
I
yeah.
used to.
I used
don't
to when they had the
anymore.
pictures.
Yeah, I used to love it.
Yeah, my uncle, he would disappear from the house. And so everybody, the first thing they do, they check the bookings.
Damn.
Yeah. That was the best part. You could see what they did and then their picture. But now it's just their names.
One of my sisters was she was picked up for driving under the influence. She was drinking. I'm not gonna say which one, but she got picked up and her mugshot went up. And I remember hearing about it because they were supposed to come to my house. We just bought a new townhome, so we were painting and they were gonna help us. They end up getting picked up, and so I look in the bookings and I'm scrolling, and I was like so excited because she's the one that blew up the picture for Christmas for me, and so I was so excited. And I look at it, and they freaking use her driver's license picture.
What?
So she's like sitting up there smiling, and I was like, oh hell no. So I still have a screenshot of it. And I was like, it's not embarrassing.
Dang.
Yeah,
Let's take a last cup for the mug shots.
let's do it.
Restore it.
All right, man. Well, that wraps up this last episode. Not the last one, but this current episode of the Muddy Roots podcast. We appreciate you guys checking in every weekend, Monday. And you know what? We'll sign out right now. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time. You know what it is.